Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, my mic looks like it's working. Okay, let's see. We were working on the exercise 2 for my programming, Comp 100. I'm pretty sure. Right. Where's my iPad, man? I'm bad with course names. I'm just like the iPad. Just over here. Where's my phone? What? Yeah, Comp 100. Week 1, Introduction to Python. Yeah, week 2, lecture 2, data types. So I went over data types lecture. I'm going over the exercise right now. And yeah, once I go over the exercise, you're good for our class tomorrow. We're not phone, but oh, phone. Also, I've been working on uh pipeline for OpenClaw to post carousels. Not post, because posting is just too much. I want to post it myself, just do the final check, be the human in the loop. Uh, so it generates the carousels. I can just feed it a topic. It will go through like all the necessary points of the topic according to my assistant, and then it's gonna go through the template based on the topic from the design system, and it's gonna make slides. And that's a message, right? That's my bad. Fuck. Uh, and then I can just post it. It's all in a folder with another file, a text file that has the caption with the keywords and hashtags, and I just gotta post, man. So every day I will not miss Instagram carousels anymore. I I believe if I post every single day, 2 or 3 times, after a month I should gain some followers, right? So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Let's see. I'm gonna recreate everything that I see on my feed, and let's hope it works. Hmm. And also, yeah, I'm getting more views. Obviously, it's working. I went from like 2,000 views to 10.3K views over the last 30 days. So I just gotta keep posting, man. Keep posting, posting, posting. Once, like the carousel pipeline is basically finalized. Let me see the message here on my phone, honestly. Yeah, only 4 new pipeline carousels remain. Docker. Nice. I think it fixed the image. Also, look, GPT image is actually sick. I generated this image of the Mac Mini glow box glowing and shit because that's my bot Jarvis. And yeah, man, I love OpenClaw, and my little agent setup is actually so handy. I was actually generating an image for holy shit. Holy shit. I was generating images for every agent and see if I can. Yeah, Nice. Research has a logo now. Remove photo. I don't like it. I just like the letters. What? Yeah. Maybe I'll make different little avatars for all of them. Wait. Wow. Wow. There's someone watching. I don't know who, but if you're watching the stream, welcome. Drop a message in this in the message in the chat, and yeah, tell me what you're working on too. Let's lock in together and study. Okay, it said it regenerated some slides. Let me check. Turn the camera. Y'all can see. Somebody. Okay. Even though the AI can do your work, you still have to babysit it. You know, it can't really do everything. It's just AI at the end of the day. It's not conscious. Can't take decisions. It waits for your input, which is the hard part.
Wait, question? Chinese? Yeah, we made this.
Okay. I got distracted. Alright, so it's coming on. The whole. Let me see else I gotta. What's about a post? A short today. When did I post this? May 17th. Holy shit. So May 19th, I gotta post it. I love this video card. So I got so yeah, I can just make that the next short. So data types, but if we go to GitHub. Where are the starred repos? Stars. Comp 100. See, we got lecture, intro, one that's done, data types, two that's done. So we got exercises, demo, classes, inheritance, start later. So then exercise 1 is done, exercise 2, you download this, add it to your VS Code folder, and yeah, should be good. Huh, I don't have a folder here, but I do have a folder on my actual computer that I use for school. So every time I make any, like, I go through any files on stream, I just zip it up later, email it to myself, and then open it, send it to like my OpenClaw agent, and he just replaces the files with the like original files in the desktop folder. Okay, exercise 4, just did 5, 6. Holy shit, create a set with at least 10 elements. Mix of da 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 da. Print the set and note what happened to the duplicates. Ensure that you have some duplicates. Okay. No, not generate. Pick. What? Delete. And now we're gonna do, let's see. My set and it said make sure that you have some duplicates. So let's do comma 3 3 comma 3 then 4 5. So 4 5 5. So now there's a bunch of duplicates. Enter. See, it's already giving me. See, it says accept. You press tab, accept word, control plus right arrow. But we are just gonna accept the line because this is what it wants. Print the set and note what happens to the duplicates. We're also gonna say this part is unnecessary. We can just omit this, but I like to say that, you know, what type of element this is, and then we can see 3 1 2 2 3. The other 3 is gone. 4 5 4 5. Frozen set 6. Hmm. Frozen set just stays like that. Interesting. We learn something new every day. Frozen set empty, frozen set object, frozen set iterable, frozen set object. Build an immutable unordered collection of unique elements. So when you do frozen set, whatever's inside the brackets stays. Or like the whole thing stays. I'm not sure. Print it with the frozen brackets set. Gotta look into it after. Probably never gonna use it unless you have like some, I don't know. You always find some use for everything in code. Let's say create a dictionary with keys equal name, age. Okay, no keys, age, and you get to choose the values for each key. Interesting. Okay, I forgot how you make a dictionary, but I'm gonna just do my dictionary and press tab. So my dictionary, you get 1 2 3 4, but actually we don't really need 1 2 3 4. We need we need name, age, and we don't need all of that. Course, we're gonna do comp 100. Yeah, and we don't need scores because I asked for it. Boom, boom, boom. Name Alice, age 30, course comp 30, right? Comp 100, name, age, course. You get to choose the values for each key. Boom, write program that prints the truth value for each of the following expressions. Ah. This is low-key confusing. You never need to write code like this in production. But when you're learning, you gotta go through the basics like this, I guess. As unfortunate and annoying as it might be. I see 2 people watch the stream, but nobody actually stopped by. I know it's flash. Holy. Wait. Interesting. Oh, that's what was happening before. Camera's pointing at me now, right? Yeah, it is. So, bro, my llama usage is going crazy. Look, I have 4 days still left. That means I just used it for 3 days. And I'm at 76% usage almost. I had a feeling that when I go from 1 agent to 7 agents, it's gonna bump up my usage a lot. And I also did do a lot of stuff in the past couple days till now. I've been doing like it did 12 different iterations of a pipeline. It did 50 iterations of the same carousel to get perfection. So that takes tokens. Extra two data types. We done that already. Okay, so let's try this. They write a program that prints the truth and value of the final expression. Code. Oh, fuck, man. Print bool, non-bool, this, bool, that, bool, zero, bool, 42, bool, Python. What? Print F. Yeah. That. And then, no. Let's see. False. Type. Class. Type is class boolean. So I can just copy this. What? Oh. And then instead of 0, we put just gap, like space. Boom. This one's this, yep. No, not that many brackets, bro. Instead of 0, got what? None. None. So we did none, this, bracket 0, so 42, and Python. So it just shows false and this and that. I need to also show what the damn variable is. Space. How you just type the variable? Type 0. Does that seem right? They're gonna print. They're gonna do error. Okay. So let's do 0. Type is 0. No, it didn't work. Comma, sure. Perhaps I forgot a comma. Maybe. No, why does it keep changing to a double quotation, the single quotations? I don't know why though. The prof said double quotations, single quotations only. It's usually double fucking quotations. Like it keeps autocorrecting me to single quotations. But let's see. False 0. Type is class bool. That's false. But that doesn't look nice. What if I just do this, and then this, this, this. Okay. So da 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 da. Zero. Then I got it. I got it, bro. Wait. Zero type is this. Delete this. Delete this. Why is it still wrong? What? Okay. How do I fix it? Come on. Fuck it. Copy. Paste. Scratch that line and we put 0 here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, so now we need to show the 0. If I put the 0 here, it works. Here, see? Wait, no, it worked, I swear. What? It just worked, no? What? No, it didn't work. Only undo. What? Wait, what? What even it? Holy moly, bro. Okay. So 0 is a boolean because it's 0 or 1, right? But I want to print the damn variable itself. Let me see. Print. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so this whole thing is a sentence, it's a string. This is a variable, that's the word, that's the variable. So this whole thing is a string. This is a variable. That is a variable. And now we just write 0. Ah, okay. Say no more. So now I just do this. Should work, no? Okay, the space. Boom. Yay! Let's see. Yay! Let's put a word here. A space. No, why did it like? Fuck. Or we can just say blank. Type this. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so I figured it out. This quotation to this quotation is a whole string. This part is a variable of is a function of variable inside the string. This is the variable, and this is a function. So the bool it chooses like if this is a boolean or not, and then it does true. How is boolean Python a boolean what? Huh? Zero is a boolean, yeah. False is okay. Blank is not a boolean. Bracket is not a boolean either. None is not a boolean either. Zero is a boolean either. How is 42 a boolean? What? Huh? Uh, hmm. Probably. We gotta ask him in class. I'm lucky not sure about that one. And conclude. Write the statement that stores the following integer literals and variables. So like my decimal equals 42. I'm gonna do my binary OB10101. Yep, that is the one. Oh, 52. Yep. Yep. My binary, yes. My octal. Huh. Whoa. It just printed. Print each variable. Okay. Okay, so 42's hexadecimal literal value is like what? Where'd it go? This is all 42 in different numbers. But I don't. What? Variable my binary literal value is 42. Same 42. Same 42. Mm, mm. Boom, see? So now you got A, B, C, D. AI really is useful. This is the automatic suggestions in, VS Code, and it comes in really handy. Thanks. So cute. Ugh, my head hurts on the glasses. Lucky, wait, took it out for a while. So, so now we don't need to do all of that, right? We can just do no, no, no. Print F A. Yeah. Let's try this. Say A, and then the value of A. B, and then the value of B. C, and the value of D. And then, wait. No, why does it just... Shift enter supposed to be new line. Print. I wanna see what this does, honestly. Just delete it after. Type of A class A and type of B class. They're all integers. Yeah, I knew it. I already did that, but I wanna do print F and A. Yeah. Yeah. Boom, boom. It's true. See? Done. Exercise 9. I'm gonna leave that on screen for a second in case anybody's watching and we want to copy it. Probably not. It's not like I'm like a successful school YouTuber or something. No way. Mo said you're watching. He said he's watching. Okay, man said he's watching. That means I gotta keep up my word and keep working. Ask the user for a circle's radius. Why is this fucked up? Calculate a print area using. Why is this? What is this? What is this symbol supposed to be, man? Displaying a result in 2 decimal places. What? This is just some bonkers, man. Oh my god. Alright, fine. We'll do it. Ah. La, 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 la. We'll do my radius equals input. Enter the radius of the circle. Yes. And and then enter. Yes, that is that. So see, just like that. So my area equals 3 point float times. That is the formula. I'm pretty sure it has to be. We're going to give me that formula, right? But we are going to need a pi equals boom. Here pi boom, because I don't know what this symbol fucking is, man. Enter the radius of the circle. I'm gonna do 69. Boom, the area of the circle is boom, 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 boom. Oh shit. So it can be float. What other data types are there? Oh, lo, 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 lo. Float. What is all of that? Did I actually go through all of that? I don't remember. Numbers, integer, floats, compound, rules, fraction, decimals. I import decimal. Let's try decimal. Why is decimal wrong? Why does it have to be float? Oh, because this is so long. Fuck. Okay, float. Codex, Claude, where's Copilot? No, not pull requests or issues. On notifications. Where's Copilot? Yeah, what? Open an agent's window. Customize layout. Customize layouts. Customize notebook. Nah. Okay. Let's generate this one. Generate this code. What? Copy. Paste. Enter. Let's see what it does. What did it do? It did something. What? No. Come on, bro. Again, we'll try it again. Generate. Paste. What's this? Show paste options. That's fine. Let's generate this. And then high value. Okay. Put it shorter. Interesting. So I could just do this. Yeah, radius is just a radius. Stated radius equals float input. What? Oh, I changed the radius into a float after putting it input here. Convert to float. Ah, makes sense. The area of the circle is my area, so we need this little colon dot. Yeah, Pep. That's my good boy. Run. Oh shit, I forgot. 6-9. Okay, works. Thank you. I don't need this part of the code though. This is generated, but okay, let's run this shit too. 69. Does it give me the same answer? Yeah, the area of the circle is da 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 da. Whoa. Did it do a different fucking formula? It's not the same answer. Oh, it did a different value of pi. Anyways, we don't need this. This is the answer. I like it. Fuck. only did exercise 10. There's like 5 more exercises. That's fine. Light work. Oh shit, nice. Carousels generated tonight. Wanted to do this 9, 10, 5 carousels. Git, Docker, Kubernetes, Python, VS Code, Linux. Oh. Okay, I gotta check this out again because I think it made some carousels and I'm not sure if it's the right pipeline or I don't know. Oh. Nice. So looks like it's working. I think it I did all the steps for the pipeline, and there we got 2 concurrent viewers and 10 views. It's okay, we can suffice. Today is 10 views, tomorrow is gonna be 12. Write statements that prompts the user for the number of siblings his has. Yes, if we should say this, I also have 4 siblings. So that's it. Something different. That's some bullshit. This is like some bullshit. don't know. They left the stream. Shit.
Okay, we got some work to deal with.
was my phone. Fuck. Lovely. Alright, I'm back. And I had to go do something. Okay. Take care of business. And now I'm back. I also wanted a beef patty because I had munchies. Now let's see, what did she say? She yeah. Sibling count. Yes, I love it. Print F and then F boom I also have, yeah. Let's see how many siblings do you have? 3. You have 3 siblings. I also have 3 siblings. Write the message. I also have. Oh, this line's kind of useless. I can just comment it out and wait, what? What? Hashtag. So annoying. Ugh. I could just comment it out. I love languages where I can just do // because to do hashtag you need to do shift 3. Okay. So it's 12 right, that prompts easier for 2 integers. Display there is also summing and finding the difference. Okay, fine. 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 A equals input enter the value for A. B tab enter the value for B. Yes. Print A plus B equals A plus B. Tab. I'll just do tab and then do minus and fix it and boom. Enter the value for A, we'll do 6. Enter the value for B, we'll do 4. What? A plus B equals 64. What? Int. Yeah. Let's try now. 6, 4. Yep, it works. So usually when it takes user input, it takes it as a string. So you gotta convert it to an integer. I did that. That worked. 3 more exercises. Thanks, Said. Sorry, I'm just munching. Write the statement that prompts the user for a number that may have a fractional part. If should, then display the original number, the integer, and the letter equivalent. What? Or to a letter? What does that even mean? Store the original number as a float. Use int to convert the above to end. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so not bad. Let's do my number equals input. Nope. 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 Bracket. Float. Bracket. Enter a number. Yep. Print f. Whoa. Luca, what do you want? Keeps yelling for no reason. Print f. Original. My number. That should be enough. Okay, let's try this. Whoa. Try that most recent. 55. What line one? What if it's the other way around? Flow. I did the wrong order. La 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 la. See, things like this I shouldn't have to bother about. I should be able to write the code, and I did. So let's do 4.20, 420, 69, 69, 69, 69. Enter. And it did the original output up to 3 decimal points. Cool. So now we just have to do enter, print f. Let's try. F converted to int. Yes. Tab. Let's try this now. Same thing again. 4.20696969. Boom. Ooh la la. It worked. And then convert to a letter. How does that make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. How do you convert it to a character? How does it find the value? Let's do tab, not string. We'll do character. And now it needs to be, because I don't think it can do a float. It needs to do a character of the integer. Let's try 4.20696869. Doesn't matter. Whoa, no answer. What happened? What if I remove this bit? No. No, this is fine like this. Enter. So it can't convert a float to a character, but it can convert a float. Is that better? I'm just gonna leave it like that. Ask prof in class. See what he got to say, because I'm confused. Blood, I don't know the formula. What? Potential difference between the ends of a wire? Are you talking about physics? I don't remember no formula. I need to smoke another bowl to fucking do this, bro. Well, I'm gonna try not to. Can't just react to a message. Thanks, man. I'm doing schoolwork so I can keep it up. It's an excuse to get schoolwork done and get streaming done. Get killing two birds in one stone. When the following should be displayed. What? If the corners of the then the potential. Oh, it's the next line. Okay. Okay. I have to do fucking formulas from all of this. Exercise 15 is the best. Adult tickets cost $375. Child tickets cost $225. Write statements to calculate and display the potential difference of a wire. You want me to find the potential difference of a wire from the price of tickets. See if you had AI review it.
have paying users, we have fucking traction, and out of fucking nowhere, we have the accelerator Benison suddenly decides it's a fucking good idea to split him and I off. Fuck you guys. Because we don't have the synergies to bring this fucking product to market. These people do not see the vision that we keep portraying over and over again. We're not just building a marketing tool, we're building the infrastructure layer that will enable machine to understand humans. They don't see that that is the future. This world is going to function around fundamentally in the next 5 to 10 years. And I'm making this video because I have no other fucking option. And my goal right now is to build for that future. I've interviewed countless people in the neuroscience space. I have a team assembled. I want to bring this to fucking life, and I want to make sure that entrepreneurs first knows they made a fucking mistake. Once this fucking company we're building becomes a unicorn, short and simple. If you want in, shoot me a DM. I'm actively fundraising. Let's see where this goes. Building this video become fucking, as many of you know, Ben and I have been working on simpler for the past month. Ben and I have been pouring fucking sick.
To the 10 signs, your boyfriend is a future founder with him progressively. He is constantly trying to solve problems. He just wants a brand. He is constantly talking to someone you applaud. He loves to show you his new vibe coded app, and you're definitely scared he's going to start posting on Rails. He is constantly pushing you to be better, and you wouldn't have it anyway. Send us to him. Cheers. And the 10 signs, your boyfriend.
I just saw myself by the microphone and built a whole app in 10 minutes. So I went to Lovable and basically said, build an app where I can basic job description, simulate an editor.
So I have a question. Is Moses one person or multiple?
He's one person.
Okay, so why is Moses called Elohim? In the Old Testament, Moses is called Elohim. And yeah, for example, I believe it's in the book of Exodus. Moses is called, he is made an Elohim.
You cannot go
He is made an, wait, hold on. Do you disagree that that's in the Bible? But it can also have singularity, correct? Okay, beautiful. So we can see that Elohim can have both plurality and singularity. And the only way that you can already presuppose that Elohim in this instance is going to indicate plurality is if you're already reading your Trinitarian view into the Old Testament, which is disingenuous because what you should be doing is reading the text for what it says, not reading your belief into the text. But I want to also touch on another thing because we already established that Abraham doesn't necessarily preach explicitly a triune God. But I'm going to ask you this. Do you believe that the Old Testament itself, or the prophets of the Old Testament, any of them, preach a triune God?
Yes, I believe that they're speaking of God, Yahweh, which is three persons, the Holy Spirit, Yahweh the Father, and Jesus Christ. So there is, when you say preaching a triune God, God in his nature is triune. You cannot preach of any God, well, the God that we believe in, which is the only God. You cannot preach of him or speak of him without his nature being there, implied or explicit. And back to your first point, you said, would a false prophet preach of a God that is contrary to the nature of Abraham, right? Yeah, exactly. I would say that your God, Allah, is not the same nature as our God, Yahweh. Why? And even though it might just be I'm saying that in the fundamental understanding as the Islamic God, Allah. I know that it just means God, right? Yeah. But I'm saying that it's not the same nature of our God because our God is not a man that he shall lie, as one of our sisters pointed out before. So why would Allah be deceiving the entire world by the event of crucifixion? And also, why would he allow his words, if we want to count Torah and the Bible as his words, why would he allow them to be misunderstood and wait for a correction so long after the establishment of his first prophets and his final messenger, which is his son, which is himself, which is God?
So you said, first off, that the prophets of the Old Testament do preach a triune God, but I didn't, because
The only God is triune
Yeah,
because there's only one God.
Okay, perfect.
Triune.
Okay, can you prove that the God of the Old Testament is triune in the Old Testament?
Yes, in Isaiah, I was going to say in Isaiah, a lot of times there is mentioned multiple times when it says the Lord God in the Spirit has sent me. So if you go and you look into Isaiah, there's a lot of times where the three are referenced in terms of
Okay,
God.
right, but in Isaiah, when it says, what is it called? The Lord and the Spirit have sent me. Where's the third person?
Jesus.
Wait, no, I'm saying where is the third person verse? Because only two are mentioned. It's the
God.
Lord and the Spirit. So where's the Son?
So the Lord is the Father God, the Spirit is the Holy Spirit, and the Son is Jesus.
No. Okay, so I have a question. I have a question. Is Moses one person or multiple?
He's one person.
Okay, so why is Moses called Elohim? In the Old Testament, Moses is called Elohim.
Moses.
And that yeah.
It's impossible for a 20-year-old to build big significant word in your. Well, this is how I stand to prove that wrong because I just received one of the hardest certificates to get in the world. I'm in 7 of serious law. I still get comments asking if my noodles are halal. But right now, they are halal friendly, which means no haram stuff or alcohol. But I'm not halal certified. They are not the same thing. Halal friendly is more like, trust me, bro, kind of vibes. What getting halal certified means that recognized halal body has reviewed the products and given us the okay to say that the stuff we sell is 100% without a doubt halal. But here's the thing, not all certificates were credited because some are more trusted than others. In my case, I applied for my halal certificate with the Department of Islamic Development, Malaysia, or Turkey for short. They are one of the
Write me a 7-page paper on why In-N-Out is better than Shake Shack by Wednesday. I mean Thursday.
This is a joke.
Focus, same promise, real results. Here's what actually happened. 5 tests, coding, research, design, app building, and iteration. GPT 5.5, one on speed, coding efficiency, and first prompt functionality. History which is pair. TDR, SOC 2, ISO 27000.
Sometimes I have a hard time answering phone when my parents call because I feel like I haven't heard. Talk about a college either winning at something they've won or something they've liked and reject myself at the same time. I isolate, I disappear, I say I'm busy, I tell them that I want to be alone. Deep down inside, I'm just trying to justify the reason to answer that phone. Because I want to talk about the important things I do after they're done. Every good parent deserves a good son, but I'm not there yet. So I don't call. And how messed up is that? Because I'm the reason that she is a mom, and I'm standing here trying to justify reasons to have a mom. I'm deciding for the easy way and opportunity. Constantly create. I always use that as a form of self-hate. You continue to have to protect your parents from yourself. And the necessities become reward. Relationships have to be earned. That's when you know you're doing something wrong. Because they don't love you for anything outside of the fact that you are their son. And they would tell you that if you answered the phone. Sometimes I think this whole world's confusing.
Sir, how did you get rich? Just fix it. How did you get rich? Sold my business. How much money you worth today? 300 million? I'm very serious. I'm all about the integrated richest people from the generation. I get it. Share. It was. I was hopeless. Nothing. I didn't want to be able to. I needed to be able to. During the financial. It's not what I did. Was I thank focus. Richer, richer, watch this thing. Easy. I think you get the salary and it's actually trouble. Let's see what's that. Let's not examine something and then I'm not there. So it's something to do. So I give shit out of this. Anyone sell time, it's limited. You only have a certain amount of time. Once you sell time, it's meant to actually teaching you that you know it's not just less about business. The school system telling you this. Sir, how did you get rich? I'm just interviewing someone right now. How did you get rich? Sold my business for more money than I could ever dream of. How much money you want today? 300 million?
Time to get blinded.
I'm throwing all of the money to interview the richest people to help the younger generation. Can I get a minute with you for the channel real quick?
Oh, yeah, shut up.
Supabase explained in 15 seconds. Supabase is an open source backend as a service that opposes Google's Firebase. You get many things like the database, auth, file storage, API, and username. This is Postgres, which is a SQL database that feels scalable, faster, and more manageable. But
Did you do that yourself, or do you have any help?
Oh, just me. I sharpened one end of the copper wire and put it through like a needle and thread combined.
Use any pain medication?
Might have had a beer or two. Pretty good job, isn't it?
Pretty good, except for it's infected.
When the man got to the ER, what was caked around the outside of his left leg was not a cast. It was half an inch of cement. He said he had fallen off a ladder while trimming tree branches. He was sure his ankle had to be broken, but he did not go to the hospital. He went straight back to the garage with cardboard, then poured cement into it, and the crazier part was this. The cement was not fresh. It had been hardened around his leg for 4 full days. The doctor's face changed the second they heard that, because cement burns the skin while it sets. This was not some simple way to hold it still. This was like keeping chemicals in his leg and burning it the whole time.
You must need quite a bit of pain. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think your pain level is? 2, maybe?
The doctor did not wait anymore. They had to start figuring out how to break the cement off. But what the arugula
Crazy shit.
I don't give a
Crazy.
One of the Grand Theft Auto 6 drops of for Nintendo. If you were smart, you would be buying the stock and not the video. The ticker is Take-Two Interactive, which is the company that owns Rockstar, and Rockstar is the company that makes GTA. It's sitting at $220 right now, and Bank of America has a price target of $320. That's a 45% gap before the biggest entertainment launch in history.
Other words? Oh, no, I'm just learning it. This is the first phrase that I learned. So yeah, you want to teach me some? You want to teach me some?
Yeah.
Oh,
Say benzoin.
benzoin. What's that?
Samoverho.
Benzona. There's double syllable in it. Benzona. Right. Perfect. Okay. How many languages do you guys speak in? How many languages do you guys speak?
I speak English, Spanish, and Igbo.
I speak your languages.
Who say their languages?
I speak Bangla. That's my first language. I speak English. That's my second language, and I also speak a little bit of Arabic. And then,
We've built models that can reason, and we've built machines that can execute, but that's not the whole stack. Over the next 3 episodes, we will build that stack layer by layer. Language models, world models, and robotics. What each one is technically, how they connect, and what the combination produces. I'm going to call it agentic physical intelligence, but depending on who you ask, you'll hear terms like physical AI, embodied AI, spatial intelligence, or basically different labels for the same underlying structure, but let's build the intuition. Layer 1 is language models, which is basically disembodied intelligence. They process text, predict what comes next. We've built models that can reason, and we've built machines that can execute, but that's not the whole stack. Over the next
That's how my Instagram feed is.
Language models, world models, and robotics. What each one is technically, how they connect, and what the combination produces. I'm going to call it agentic physical intelligence, but depending on who you ask, you'll hear terms like physical AI, embodied AI, spatial intelligence, or basically different labels for the same underlying structure, but let's build the intuition for it. Layer 1 is language models, which is basically disembodied intelligence. They process text, predict what comes next, based on the patterns learned from essentially all of human writing and generate responses. The reasoning capability that emerges from that is genuinely remarkable. The constraint is structural. Language models have no sensory input from the physical brain, no spatial awareness, no understanding of cause and effect, no physical space. Take the example of catching a ball. If you ask a language model, it gives you the complete plan. Move to where the ball is going, track the trajectory, extend your hand, close your fingers at the right moment. Plan is correct, but it is actually useless because a language model cannot execute a single step of it. The physical world doesn't exist for it. That's the ceiling for layer 1. Layer 2 is world models. This is the frontier that we've heard about but might not understand it technically. Instead of training on text, world model trains on video. Millions of hours of video of physical world, objects moving, colliding, responding to forces, and you train these models to predict not just what comes next, but what comes next given a specific action taken by you. That distinction tells you a lot. The technical term is called action conditioning. The model basically learns that given the current state of the world and given this action that I do right now, what state will follow. That transforms prediction into simulations. The system can now run thousands of possible action sequences internally, evaluate their outcomes, and select the best one before touching the real world. If I talk about the ball analogy again, a world model wouldn't just give you the plan. It gives you the physics behind it. The exact velocity your hand needs to reach the interception point. Precise moment to close your grip based on the ball's spin and trajectory. The adjustment of the wind changes. It's not reasoning about catching, it's actually simulating it. This is what we mean by embodied AI. Now the layer 3 is robotics, the body that executes. Classic robotics used to be scripted. Every movement was explicitly programmed and it had no ability to generalize anything outside the script. What changes when you put a world model underneath a robotic system is that the robot stops following a script and starts planning. It perceives the current state, runs it through the world model, simulates the possible actions, selects the best one, and executes it. And language model sits on top of all of this. For example, take the goal of catching the ball. The language model will decompose it, pass it down to the world model, who will handle the physics, and the body executes it and catches the ball. In the next video, we will go deep into each of these layers.
Interesting.
Built models that can reason, and we've built machines.
Story 2 hours ago. I really had class at 5, and I'm like, I'm booking it. Opportunities like this are hard to provide.
Yeah.
You gotta capitalize.
I appreciate you pulling up.
My name is Katie.
Yeah, hey, you guys, I'm a first year at Cal. I actually work for Garage. My Garage is no way. I'm the intern at Senta. Senta is an AI job automation software.
What's for Viraj? Who the fuck is Viraj? Ah, I follow Viraj. Of course. Who fucking
Who's the most cracked person here? It's gotta be this guy. Why? He raised over $100 million. $100 million? That's right. So you run a company? Yeah, co-founder. And how old are you right now? Fuck, man, 34. 34? I'm on. And I got a question for you. Yeah. You've been around the rich and the poor of the world now. What do you separates the two?
The rich know that because they have everything, they're willing to try anything. The poor have nothing. And so in their minds, there's only the one something they have to do.
What is that one thing for the poor?
If you grew up poor, you have to maintain the hustle that you've developed, but also learn how to cultivate a mentality of abundance.
Did you come from a lot of money?
No, I mean, my dad, when he was working as a nuclear physicist, I think he was making like $30,000 a year.
As a nuclear physicist?
Yeah, it's like a government job, and he was in Canada.
So you grew up feeling like an outsider?
Yeah, I still remember when I interned at Blackstone. When I left that to go to McKinsey, my dad was like, "What the fuck? Like, don't come home."
And you said that verbatim?
Yeah.
What is the one thing that you wish you knew when you were my age at 22?
If you don't stand for anything, what will you fall for? You need to find something.
Hey, can you tell me about yourself and the season of life you're in?
Who's the most
Your story 2 hours ago.
The Boys TV show has an
This is peak handheld gaming, you guys. This is the AYN Thor, and it's a handheld that actually fits in your hand. It also has 2 touchscreen OLED displays, and it basically looks like a 3DS, but it runs on Android. You can emulate up to Switch 1 games and even play some PC games natively, or you can even use it to stream games from your own PC. The fact that it has 2 touchscreens is pretty cool, and it also means you can play 2 games at once. So hypothetically, you could run Fire Red on one emulator and then Leaf Green on another and trade it between the two. Or if you want to conserve battery, you can also turn the second screen off. But there are also programs you can use to get creative and use that second screen to make the HUD or minimap on your first screen bigger. This is super helpful for playing PC games on it. You can spend hours going down the rabbit hole of how to set up this device perfectly, and there's even like frame generation and different texture packs you can get to make even old games look new. It's powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and the maxed out version I got has 16 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of internal storage, but there is a micro SD slot. We even got Stellar Blade to run on this, although it wasn't the best quality. It doesn't come with any of these games or emulators pre-installed, so you do have to do some setup. Also, guys, this video is not sponsored at all. I actually bought this for my boyfriend with my own money, but I really want to steal it from him because I genuinely feel like this is the only handheld that. Let's build our own laptop together.
I want a framework laptop. If I buy a
This is
laptop for
peak
school, I'm
handheld
getting a
gaming.
framework laptop. But for now, no laptop. God damn, I look greasy, but it's so hot.
This is peak.
I'm see my schedule tomorrow. It's 11:53. And it's been almost 2 hours. We got 2 questions left. I can leave those 2 for class. Might as well just do it, honestly. Let's see quick. Fuck. I can't 120 live at 8:30. So I gotta get there before. I gotta get there fast. Because if I don't get there fast, I'm gonna feel awkward from set up my fucking ally in class. Then we got math online and comp on a lecture. Okay, that's nice. So Voltage power equals current times voltage. Ah, no. Nice. What's the current? Let's do 60 amps plus the resistance. Let's do 10 ohms. Voltage is 600 volts. Oh. I'm gonna have to generate this, lucky. Print if the current is, yes. I love the art of fucking film, man. This is the whole line. It knows. 60, 20. Okay, let's low-key generate this. Right. What the fuck did I copy? Where did adult tickets come from? Ah. 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 This is not what I posted. What? Okay, this one is better. Okay, that's all good. I like the symbol. Copy. Okay, with that said, as done, he's underscore, oh. So the example tells you that's not a question. And this is kind of bullshit. I want to figure it out in class. I just have to figure out how many, what you're counting. So I'm watching the stream right now. Drop a message in the comments, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. It knows, man, how many child tickets do you want to play, how many do you want to play. It's so nice, man. Adult tickets price is, yeah. So now, so the value adult tickets price is 375. 375. Child tickets price is 225. Right? Yep. Total cost 8 tickets times 8 price. Yeah, man. Print. Total cost of, yes, yes, I love that auto finish. So total cost of A tickets, so whatever number I put, A tickets, adult tickets, and C tickets, child tickets, is total cost of the 2F. Voila. And with that, it's done. How many adult tickets do you want to buy? Let's say 4. How many child tickets do you want to buy? Let's say 5. The cost of 4 adult tickets and 5 child tickets is 26.25. With that said, it is over. And I can also be done with the stream low key. Except, let's go over what's for tomorrow's class real quick, just so I know what's in class tomorrow. And yeah, if any of you check this out, then I guess I have to do this shit. But fine. Discussion post. All this. Huh. It's from class today. Nice. It's fine. Peace. That's it for today's stream.